A new government department promises to cut hundreds of billions of dollars in federal spending. Its leaders, two powerful names in the business world, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, are leading a fiscal revolution. They promise a chainsaw to destroy government bureaucracy and reduce spending they deem unnecessary. The idea seems simple: eliminate what is not authorized by Congress but continues to be funded. But will this strategy actually work? Or are we facing an attempt with a superficial understanding of the issues, something closer to a viral meme than a real solution? Musk and Ramaswamy have grand plans. They talk about cutting around $500 billion in annual government spending, much of which, according to them, lacks proper authorization from Congress or is being spent improperly. The proposal sounds good at first glance, but something doesn't add up. Budget experts like Bobby Kogan and David Reich warn that their interpretation of the federal funding system is flawed. For example, one of their proposals is to eliminate programs with expired spending authorizations, such as veterans' healthcare services or housing assistance. But, in reality, these programs continue to be funded according to Congress's authorization laws. The issue is not the lack of authorization, but the misunderstanding of how the budgeting process works. The federal budget actually needs to be authorized and appropriated by different committees, and the absence of a separate authorization doesn't mean the spending is illegitimate or unnecessary. What Musk and Ramaswamy call unauthorized spending actually allows federal agencies to use resources more flexibly, directing funds to areas with more immediate need. This type of funding, in many cases, is more efficient because agencies can respond more swiftly to urgent demands. In short, the idea of cutting this unauthorized spending could do more harm than good, and budget experts warn that the actual amount of waste in government is much smaller than the unauthorized spending rhetoric suggests. In the end, Musk and Ramaswamy's proposal may seem straightforward and easy to understand, but it hides a fundamental flaw: a shallow understanding of how government spending works. Despite their intentions to cut expenses, they are not addressing the real issue: how to cut spending in a way that doesn't harm essential services for citizens. The reality is that cutting assistance to vulnerable people or services that serve the public interest is not a viable solution. Government waste is smaller than the narrative of unauthorized spending makes it seem. And in the end, while DOGE seeks to promote a cost-cutting agenda, the real answer to the government's fiscal problems lies in a more balanced approach, where efficiency doesn't harm those who need public assistance the most.